Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'd like to welcome you in this panel, and I prepared just a very long thank you list because honestly, to work on this innovative program without Mr. Kevin Clement, Dr. Mara De Leon, without Dean Ambler, BTI leadership, Mr. Kurt Behrens, and our team, such an innovative program would not be made possible. David, of course. So I would like to present to you this exciting new academic program. We live in an era of unprecedented both opportunities and challenges. But it's an era of significance to our borders and our homeland security. As educators, the most impactful service that we can possibly provide is to help people protecting our homeland security and our borders, because remember, there is a balance. On one hand, the legitimate activities, trade, transport, anything that boosts our growth and our economy. On the other hand, of course, we have illegitimate activities, and it's all about protecting and safeguarding our system. So this useful educational program is what we can do, our very best in order to try to mitigate those challenges. As you can see, the course content development entails or comprises of 3 different concentrations and 42 courses. 21 courses are already developed by the U of H, and they're ready for online delivery. 6 courses developed for face-to-face will be converted in an online environment. And by 2021, we will develop 15 new courses. So our program is going to be ready. And again, it pertains to bachelor's, master's, and 2 different certification programs. So that's a lot of work. First, when it comes to the stages, so we have the diagram here. First, the development stage. It's all about the design, the structural design, the content development, the approval process. We have to remember that there is multiple approval processes. First, once the course is developed, there is an internal BTI approval procedure. Then it is followed by DHS review. Once they're approved, then we anticipate the Provost's office to approve. And then it's added to the catalog, we market the courses, and we deliver the courses. Then, the offerings are ready. The deliverables, as Dr. De Leon mentioned, each course comprises of 12 units. And every unit has its own manual, so that's again original material which did not exist before in any other program mostly. PowerPoint presentations, video coverage, multiple tutorials, and additional readings. So we always try, as Dr. De Leon mentioned, to make a good use of the background, of the treasure trove that our students have, and I'm so happy to see our students in this classroom. You are veterans, so all of this background that you've got is invaluable because you can now become experts in more chosen fields. Learning assessments and assignments, again, as Dr. De Leon mentioned, because some professionals that take this course have tremendous experience within the Department of Homeland Security or the industry, these become group leaders that are actually facilitating the deliverables, and they help other students. So basically, this train-the-trainer environment is very vivid because you put together all of your knowledge, and this course becomes the catalyst to create something like an upper level education. Online mentoring and guidance. So this is all about, job search opportunities, many internships, scholarships. So this is on top of the course material. We are trying to be useful to our students. We have new academic and continuing education programs. I'm going to go through that. And let's start with the major core requirements. So as you can see, the courses entail Introduction to Homeland Security, Fundamentals of Border Operations Management, Border Security and Cross-Borders Challenges. You can read that, but basically the essence anything that has to do with border management, operation, the agencies, Homeland Security, and customs regulations and procedures. So you understand we're trying to mitigate the goals and the objectives and the tactics of the Department of Homeland Security, which will bring value in terms of trade and transports and growth in our country. We have existing elective courses. Geography and logistics technology I'm already offering through the SCLT program, so these two courses will be a part of the BTI new program. Security, law, and microeconomics. This is interesting, so there should be a slide there. But there is two courses basically, the Introduction to Homeland Security and the Fundamentals of Border Operations Management. We are trying to explain to our students the significance of safeguarding the nation, the genesis. Why is it important to protect our nation? Why is it important to have borders? In which ways can we protect, the borders, and how we can help this growth? It's about the sovereignty of nations, geopolitical, socioeconomic implications. So you can understand it's all about interdisciplinary material. So the first concentration is about trade and transport. Why is trade important? The US GDP is about $20 trillion every single year. So this is the top economy in the world. Isn't this something worth defending? Among this amount, 6 trillion pertains to imports and exports, so it's collaboration with other countries. Just with Mexico and Canada, we are talking about $1.2 trillion of exchange of goods. So we sum up all these potentials, and you have to understand, Homeland Security and border security are all about this type of growth. Why is transport important? Because it's the glue, it's the catalyst. Without transport, you can't have all of these benefits. So these are the courses: transportation law, international trade treaties and conventions, tariff classification. So these make together the puzzle of trade and transport. And there is an existing course, transportation economics and policy. Next, concentration on migration. Again, we know that immigration is a pivotal area of concern for the DHS. We live in an area with a lot of immigration front page news. We know this topic is a hot topic. Some would say it's controversial, but this is a fact-based content, which means that the students have the opportunity to develop their own material, their assignments, and they can support as long as there are facts and figures there to support their view. This is also about transnational organizations, the criminal activities. We cover laws, regulations, patterns, anything about immigration. So we start from the history of U.S. migration and patterns, U.S. immigration law and policies, global landscape of forced migration. Forced migration is human trafficking, and we know 21st century, 1 out of 300 people is victim. It's like modern day slavery. This is why it's so important. And there is an existing course, immigration in U.S. society. The third concentration on technology. This is the College of Technology. We live and die by innovations, and the BTI Institute has many researchers, many champions too, that are involved in innovative technological projects. Smart and secure borders is our business. So the DHS has to mitigate its goals, its strategic goals. It's all about intelligent borders, cyber, physical, holistic supply chain security. So many different levels of security. And some of the technologies we cover: artificial intelligence, optical recognition, intrusion detection, unmanned vehicles, surveillance systems. So it's all very innovative, very hot topics. You watch it on the news every day. And this is the third concentration on technology. The courses: cross-border security technologies, cybersecurity strategy and policy. Existing courses: fundamentals of information security and intrusion detection and incident response. Again, there is I would like to thank all of my team because it's a lot of pieces of the puzzle that we put together. In addition, in summer 2020, we are offering the Continuing Education Certification Program with Introduction to Homeland Security. So it's 4 different courses, Fundamentals of Border Operations Management, Tariff Classification, and Transportation Law. This is the first continuing education component. And the second one, to be offered in fall 2020, is about Borders Operations Management and comprises of 4 courses: Fundamentals of Border Operations Management, Border Security, Border Agencies, and Ethics and Governance in Border Management. In conclusion, we just have to remember that this innovative program is very timely, and we're really excited to bring this into fruition. Our team here at the College of Technology and BTI have been working for almost 2 years now for this to materialize. The DHS is very excited. Our students that are taking this course are very excited. And again, this is a team group effort, and I'd like to thank everybody. Thanks.